Well, we finally have some real official news for the new DC Universe, and oh my god, is it a bombshell. James Gunn took to Twitter earlier today to announce the very first new project in the DC Universe, and guess what? It is indeed Superman. Let's take a couple minutes to break down the news, talk about who's writing the script, and the status of Henry Cavill. Well, like I was saying, today is a big day for the DCU, because we finally have our first bit of news on the first DCU project, which will be Superman. Now, earlier today, James Gunn took to Twitter and made a huge announcement, confirming that the director of Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, and of course Guardians of the Galaxy will be penning the script for the upcoming film. Now, in this announcement, he did drop a bit of other news, and something many fans may not really want to hear. He confirmed that Henry Cavill, who has been the Man of Steel since 2013, will no longer play Superman. Apparently, the new direction is taking them to seek out a younger actor to bring the character to life. Now, the interesting part of that, though, is he did confirm they had met with Cavill already about joining their revamped DC universe in some sort of new role, which I found to be very interesting. Now, according to the report from THR, the script that is in place is in the very early stages, but they did learn it follows a young Clark Kent as he starts his career as a reporter at the Daily Planet. This means whatever film they are developing, it will primarily be set in Metropolis, and it doesn't appear to be dwelling very much on the origin story of the character, which is probably a pretty good idea since it's been done many times. This also suggests we'll see a lot of Daily Planet staples. Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, Perry White, the whole gambit of characters are very likely to be coming to life. Now, this will probably create a good bit of confusion for many people, because following the Black Adam cameo of Cavill's Superman, there was a lot of highly publicized announcements and news that seemed to indicate Henry was back as the Man of Steel. Apparently, this was not some rogue effort by Cavill or anybody else. In the report, we found out this was a plan the studio had decided on before Gunn and Peter Safran took over. So this might leave some people rather upset, but remember the other day, James Gunn said he can't make everyone happy. Now, outside of the big news that the DCU will finally have its new Superman, it seems to indicate to me we very well are headed into a reboot of the DC Universe. Introducing a new Superman at a new Daily Planet means a new Earth, quite honestly, and this means to me a very strong possibility that every member of the DC Universe is about to be recast, minus probably Robert Pattinson's Batman, which should stay in his own universe. There were some rogue reports earlier today that Batman could be integrated into the DCU, but Gunn shut them down quickly and Reeves confirmed it, so I really don't give those reports any more weight. Now clearly this would mean big impacts on characters like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and The Flash, or even Shazam, all of which are either set or rumored to appear in movies over the next year. It seems to me Gunn and Safran have made their decision on what they're going to do, and I think everybody should be more than a little bit prepared for a new DCU with a full reboot on the way. There really isn't a better way to kick off a DC universe than Superman, and that sounds like that is exactly the plan. Now, obviously, we're covering everything James Gunn moving forward, and he's clearly going to be making some big moves for the DC universe, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the news. But until we know more, what do you guys think? How do you feel about this big news from DC Studios that Superman is about to fly again? And how do you feel about them confirming they are indeed moving on from Henry Cavill? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.